Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 21st day of July. Wow, we often say here when it comes to thunderstorms, expect the unexpected. And sure enough, overnight, slow-moving storms have just kind of lingered and producing some flash flooding issues across parts of north central Alabama. So let's go to some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. We'll start with the Trussville Skycam, where it is just pouring rain across parts of the Birmingham metro this morning. Check the Skycam in Jasper. Same thing. It is just raining heavily up there. And clearly, it's not the daytime heating process producing these storms at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Seems like there is a surface trough around. The winds and the low levels are converging. The air parcels rise. And you wind up with this. It's got to be some kind of a boundary. And there's Tuscaloosa, where at the moment they are not getting wet. Here's the water vapor satellite shot, and again, we've got ridging, and these are synoptic scale maps. It's little minor variations make a huge difference in summer, so it's kind of hard to tell there. We'll go straight to the actual observations coming off the sounding last night, and the heights are clearly coming down. They peaked a few days ago. Looks like the core of that thing is around Springfield, Missouri. The height there is 5,940 meters. That's where the pressure is 500 millibars. And around here, we're sitting at 5910. And again, that's a little bit lower than yesterday. But clearly, the morning storm's the result of a low-level boundary, nothing aloft. Let's look at the radar. It's about 5 o'clock. And wow, look at the two flash flood warnings. You got one over the northern Birmingham metro, Gardendale, Fultondale, Mount Olive, Brookside, Cardiff, Sayre, Clay, Chalkville, Pinson, places like that, where the rains have been tremendous. And another flash flood warning over in East Alabama, where the rains actually tapered off there a bit, over Clay and Talladega counties. Here's a look at the storm totals, and clearly the peak of the heat was over the eastern side there, where it looks like some spots have gone over 4 inches of rain near the Clay-Talladega County line. Another big number, as you can see, north of Birmingham. Wow, what a way to start your day. At highs yesterday, the worst of the heat continues way out west, where looks like they peaked at 107 around Gage, Oklahoma. Hey, they'd do anything for a morning like this where it's raining like this. I know it's an inconvenience for a lot of you with this morning rain, but goodness, they can't buy a drop out there. It's just dusty and hot, and you get that feedback thing going where it just these heat waves just keep on going. They don't stop for a while. Watch warning map. No watches around the nation this morning. Just a few little issues with warnings. In fact, those 3 dots over Alabama, those are our flash flood warnings in effect. Convective outlook, that's the outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Got slight risks well to the north and northeast. Same thing tomorrow. Slight risk way up north near the Canadian border, which is what you expect this time of the year. QPF chart, yeah, these aren't that useful this time of the year, obviously. Some spots had 4 inches of rain this morning. And that can't be reflected here. There's no way of knowing that. But if you smooth it out, this is suggesting everybody gets 1 inch of rain. This is valid through Monday evening of next week. And, of course, we all know that some folks are going to get more than that. All right, let's check weather in the tropics. We got a new tropical storm on the board, Tropical Storm Cindy. This formed up there in the kind of middle of the Atlantic yesterday. Pretty good system with winds of 60 miles an hour, and then Brett is falling apart. But neither of those are in a position to do anything to affect us or any landmass. They're fish storms. The breeding ground where you'd see systems that affect us is just quiet as could be. The Gulf, the Caribbean, the Central Atlantic down there in the lower latitudes, nothing happening. There's a look at Brett. Winds down to 40 miles per hour. It will dissipate in the next 24 hours. And Cindy will become a subtropical storm in the North Atlantic, and again, not bothering anybody. All right, let's look at the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 7 o'clock this evening. And the westerlies are on the Canadian border. The heat has been broken there for the Dakotas and Minnesota because of that, and they're thankful for that. But around here, the heights have come down a bit, and again, there's a lot of low-level moisture, and these synoptic scale maps aren't that helpful. We all know that. But we think the morning convection will probably fade. New storms form later today, and it could be on the outflow of the morning storms, maybe south of here. And highs all depend on cloud cover. If the sun breaks out, low to mid 90s. If no sun, some spots could stay in the 80s today. Tomorrow, Friday, pretty much the same deal. Both models do suggest the precipitable water values come down a little bit, so maybe the storm's a little more widely spaced, but no guarantee of that. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, look at the 594 ring down there off the South Atlantic coast of Florida. That's where the higher heights are. And again, around here, just, hot, muggy, scattered showers and storms. I know you're tired of us saying that, but that's just what the weather's doing. And unfortunately, we can't tell you now if your picnic or your, Alabama adventure outing or your baseball game will get rain. We just don't know specific places and times. They'll be out there. You have to watch the radar. And the same thing on Sunday. Highs over the weekend, probably around 90. Monday of next week, heights are coming down. The higher heights going off to the west, kind of a weak northerly flow aloft. Same deal, kind of soupy. And there's Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, the GFS tries to dry us out a little bit, and then a week from today, it's actually got a 594 ring just north of here with a weak easterly flow, and it's got out the northern part of Alabama dry underneath that upper ridge. So if by chance that's right, heat levels come up and rain chances go down in a week. Again, we'll see how that plays out. End of the forecast, August 5th, broad troughing over the east, and down below that, soupy air. You know what the deal is. Means a chance of scattered showers and storms. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
In back-to-back ratings periods,
more people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.